Okay guys, here's what we're going to do today. We'll make a short little video about the DDEC 4 Detroit 60 Series ECMs and the issues that a lot of people have and a lot of questions and controversies I see out here online. As you know, if you know anything about the DDEC systems in 60 Series Detroits, they can be complicated, confusing, and sometimes a little bit over-engineered. So, big issue that we're having, this is the main brain ECM and should probably be your last stop in the diagnosis of any check engine light, shutdown, derate, anything like that. But I'm at that point myself, so I took it off the side of the driver's side block, disconnected everything, cleaned everything, assessed everything, took the whole harness apart from one end to the other, put it all back together, and I'm here at the computer. One of the main issues they're having with this is oil leaking out of the engine, and of course this is down at the bottom of the engine block, it leaks down, it gets all over the case. I have cleaned this. This case was covered in oil, and this is just how it sits on the engine down in there, and oil comes down here and it gets all in. I didn't find there was no oil. I had no oil, but the issue I was facing was I had oil all over the two harness plugs here, the two injector harness plugs here, and I had a bunch of oil right there, the main engine harness for the sensors. So cracked it open. Yes, she was sealed pretty good. I cleaned the surface, wiped it, cleaned the case, and now I'm just going to go back with some silicone here, let it sit up a little bit and harden, and then put the cover on, tighten it down. I'm going to let it sit, dry, and then I'll reinstall it. But my issue, one thing you're going to do, if you can get this cover off, check, make sure there's no oil anywhere. By the way, do not poke it with this. I'm just using this as a pointer. Right here, here's another issue. If you're having a battery voltage low fault on your dash all the time, and you know your outside batteries are good, what it's talking about is this battery here. Let it focus. It's actually an ECM battery. It actually holds actual time. When you cut your truck off, it holds the parameters and the fuel trims and everything that your truck remembered from all of your drive cycles. So your computer doesn't have to relearn all that stuff. So to check to see if it's good, it has a positive. Right here is a positive, and it's got a negative here, and it is a 3.5 volt battery. I've already checked mine. I just went to the voltmeter, hit these two terminals real lightly, and I had 3.3 volts, so it's good. Make sure that around here it's not leaking battery acid. It hasn't leaked battery acid all over your copper tracings here and eat them out. And inspect the board for any kind of rips or tears or puncture wounds or oil. They have problems with oil getting all over the boards here. That's one of the main issues. I don't. And we'll put it back together and see how it goes.